Good evening and welcome to the final regular season game where the DAR Patriots are taking on the Brindlee Mt Lions. The DAR Patriots are set to receive the ball first on senior night.
Brindlee Mt kicking off. Back deep for DAR. Number 5, Noah Smith. Number 1, Braden Lewis.
Braden Lewis and Noah Smith back to receive. And the kick is short off a DAR player and fielded by Emmons, who tries to go up the left side. He's got some room that way, and he's spinning off men. Finally taken down at the Brindlee Mt 39-yard line, and that's where DAR will start their first possession.
And the senior starts off senior night in a big way.
This DAR team is loaded with seniors, 19 of them in total. And Emmons with a good return there off an onside kick attempt by the Lions. Brindlee Mt coming in winless on the year, 0-9. The Patriots are 6-3.
Bailey with the snap. Back in the pocket, got a little time. He's looking. He's got a man deep. And dropped right off the number of Braden Lewis.
Thought he had him there. Looked like it was going to be a senior-to-senior connection to start the night. Underthrew him a little bit. Pass fell incomplete, and it's going to be 2nd and 10. DAR had a heartbreaking game last week against St. John Paul. St. John Paul scored a touchdown to make it 34-35 as whistles here before the snap, dead ball. Probably going to be a false start. Nope, offsides on Brindlee Mt. So it's going to make it 2nd and 5. So St. John Paul scored with about a minute remaining to make it 34-35 Patriots, and then proceeded to go for 2 and make the 2-point conversion, and ended up beating DAR by a final score of 36-35 as Bailey drops back to pass here. Escapes left. Now throws and caught right next to the goal line.
And
short though, dove right at the 1. Did Lewis.
Yeah, just short. Patriots should easily be able to punch this one in.
So in the St. John Paul game, St. John Paul went for 2, made it 36-35, and went on to win, which clinched St. John Paul the 2 seed in DAR's region. DAR got the 3 seed. As Bailey drops back here, rolls right, throwing, end zone, touchdown to Nickel.
Touchdown, DAR.
And DAR strikes first. Made that look easy. A few plays, 1 incomplete pass, and then another long pass to Lewis. And then an easy 1-yard pass to Nickel to cap off the 3-play, 38-yard drive. And Veach will be on for the extra point.
High snap. But he manages to get it through.
Now a little bit of a high snap there. Good job by the holder, able to put it down, and Veach puts it through. So DAR lost the St. John Paul game last week by 1 point, and that means that they will not host a playoff game, but they are in the playoffs for the 4th time in DAR's history. Their opponent is yet to be determined. They will not know until after tonight's game who they will play, but they will play the 2 seed on the road of Region 5 in the 4A category. That is what we know. But we will not know who that is until after tonight's games.
Kicking off for DAR, number 41, Andrew Veach.
The senior Andrew Veach, who has been doing the kicking all year, is ready to kick it to the Lions for the first time, who are only averaging about a field goal a game. DAR, on the other hand, averaging well over 40 points a game. Kick fielded right around the 15 and taken forward. And he's going to be taken down right around the 28-yard line. That's where Brindlee Mt will start their first drive. Quick score for the Patriots. Less than a minute went off the clock. 11:07 to go, first quarter. Patriots lead by a touchdown, 7-0. We'll see what Brindlee Mt does here. Handoff to start. He's going to be swallowed up in the backfield. Drop for a loss of about 3 yards. Good pursuit there. Senior Parker Anderton credited with the tackle.
They lost 4 yards.
Brindlee Mt behind the chains now. 2nd and 14.
And all night you're going to be hearing us saying senior this and senior that, and that is because this team is just packed full of seniors. Like we said, 19 they're going to be losing next season, so it'll be real interesting to see what the Patriots can do next year.
Run here, going nowhere. Yeah, to your point, 19 seniors. It's going to be a clean slate next year. The juniors that are on the team now are going to have to step up, and some lower classmen are also going to have to step up, as this team is losing 19 players, which is a lot. We'll see how the team does next year, but they still got this year right in front of them. Playoff game next week, next Friday, first round of the playoffs, where they'll be going on the road. Third down here. Throws, hit as he throws, and incomplete. So Brindlee Mt quickly goes 3 and out. And on 4th and 14, you would expect a punt.
And it looks like they will. Somebody's just jumped offline there.
Yeah, a lot of movement up front. And it's going to be on Brindlee Mt. That is their second penalty of the day. Had an offside on DAR's first possession. Now a false start here will just make the punt a little longer. Return man for the Patriots stationed across midfield. And this is a high snap rolling toward the end zone. He's going to pick it up and be forced out of the back of the end zone, then slammed down for a safety.
And that was just a series of unfortunate events for Brindlee Mt there. Just that high snap. There's nothing
bad
you can
from
really
the
do about
beginning.
that.
And, I mean, the only thing he can try to do is pick it up and punt it, because you can't. I mean, if you fall on the end zone, it's a safety, so you just got to try to get it away somehow, and he was not able to, as 2 DAR defenders were right there to throw him down and make it a 9-0 Patriot lead. And the Patriots will get the ball here after the free kick from the Lions. So everything going right early for the Patriots. Only about 2.5 minutes into this game. They already have 9 points and are set to get the ball here.
After the safety, Brindlee Mt will kick off from the 20-yard line.
So the safety
for DAR, Lewis and Smith.
Puts the team who got safetied at a severe disadvantage, as they have to kick from the 20-yard line. So DAR should have a short field once again. Squib kick here, fielded on Brindlee Mt side of the field. Darling looking for space. Can't find much, but Again, DAR starting in great field position at about the 30. First drive started at the 38. This one's going to start even closer at the 30. Already a 9-point lead. And we'll see what they do on their second drive.
It'll be 1st and 10 for DAR at the Brindlee Mt 32.
DAR will try to use this game to grow. Looking forward to next week's playoff game. Also senior night, so we'll see how long some of those starting seniors stay in there as one of them gets the carry here. It's Nelson, and nobody is going to touch him. 30 yards to the house. Touchdown DAR, and it's now 15-0.
And I'm getting a growing feeling it's going to be a long night for Brindlee Mt.
Certainly seems that way. 3 scores for DAR, not even 3 minutes in. And Andrew Veach will try to add on the extra point. So 2 touchdowns, both from 2 different seniors, or 3 if you count the quarterback. Bailey connected with Nickel on the short 1-yard reception for the first touchdown. Now Nelson breaks off a 30-yard touchdown run.
Mitch's kick is good. 9-15.
And add on the safety, and it's a 16-0 Patriot lead.
Will not be surprised if a little later on in this game we'll be able to get a look at next year's roster as they come out and try to get some reps in.
If you're Coach Poole, you got to try to use this game in any way you can to help you prepare for your playoff matchup next week. I don't know in what way that would be, but you got to try to use it, try to work on some plays, work on something. Use it as a building game for next week. Good kickoff by Veach, going to be fielded right around the 10, bobbled, picked back up, and he's going to be going down near the 25-yard line. That's where Brindlee Mountain will start their second drive.
First and 10 for Brindlee Mountain. That's the 25.
Brindlee Mountain lost 4 yards on their last possession. We're unable to advance the ball forward at all. They'll look to do better on their second drive. 1st and 10 from the 25. Snap, pitch right. Looking for room that way is number 42, and he's got none of it. Big loss there of about 5 yards, so the Lions are going backwards again.
Play lost 6 yards. It'll be 2nd and 16 at the 19.
Loss of 6 on that play. Second and 16. They're going to run again. And they're going to lose yards again. 3rd down. Loss of a couple more there. So far, in total, the Lions have lost about 12 yards in this game.
Play lost 1 yard, brings up 3rd down.
It's going to be 3rd and forever here. 8 minutes to go, first quarter. DAR 16, Brindlee Mountain 0. Snap taken, whistles blow. See if we get another penalty on the Lions here. And we will. That's their 3rd penalty of the game. 2 false starts and an offside.
And they're almost going to pin themselves to the goal line here.
That's- Third and forever has just turned into third and forever +5. Third and 21. Just going to run it and concede the possession. And once again, did not look like they got any positive yardage there.
Carried by Brandon, tackle made by Meeks.
Maybe a yard on that one.
No gain on the play. Brings up
And
fourth
from
down.
this upcoming punt, if they will go for a punt. I mean, the Patriots are just going to have
Great field
great
position
field
again.
position. Yeah.
Started their first drive on the 38 of the Lions, their second drive on the 30. And the return man is set up at about the 40. Low kick. It's going to bounce. He's going to field it. And try to run up the right side. Might have some room.
Yeah, he looks like
Lewis
he's got a lot of
might
room.
have some room. 10-5. Touchdown, DAR.
Touchdown.
And that was
DAR.
just too easy for Lewis there. Like, he
Just reversed the field, and there was no one on the right side that was going to be able to do much to stop Lewis. He walked into the corner of the end zone and gave DAR its third touchdown, his first of the night. It is now 22-0. And Andrew Veach once again looked to tack on the extra point. Kicking is going to be critical in the playoffs. Can't leave any points on the board. Veach is going to need to make every extra point. And it looks like he's going to be getting a lot of practice tonight, as that one is right through.
Beach is good.
23-0
6:38
DAR over Brindley Mountain with 6:38 to go in the first quarter.
DAR touchdown comes on a 41-yard punt return by number 1, Brayton Lewis.
Brindley Mountain in 9 total games has a combined 26 points. Not scored very many times this year. So far being shut out by the Patriots. Beach set to kick off.
And another good kick.
Yeah, great kick. Fielded right around the 10, taken forward 20. And he's just going to go out of bounds and be creamed there at, looks like the 20-21 yard line, where Brindley will start its third possession. They've gotten behind the chains on their first 2, losing a ton of yards before having to punt, and the punts have not gone well. One of them was a high snap way over the punter's head that resulted in a safety, and the last one was a Braden Lewis return job. They ended up in 6 points. First and 10 here.
And fumbled.
Was able to fall on it, but lost a bunch of yards. And they're behind the chains again. Second down.
Maybe they should set themselves a goal for some positive yardage.
Might have had one play that resulted in a yard, but at that point it was already third and 20 plus.
18.
Lost 8 on that fumble. Second and 18. Hand off again and just swallowed up again. Ball might have been out there.
Yeah, ball got loose, and that is a Patriots fumble recovery. First turnover of the night for Brindley Mt.
Fumble play recovered by number 59, Brindlee Mt.
Brenton Meeks on the recovery, also a senior. Seniors doing it all tonight on senior night. 5:43 to go, first quarter. DAR looking to punch it in for the fourth time tonight already. Halfway through the first. It's first and goal here from about the 5. Bailey looks Lewis's way. Easy pitch and catch. Touchdown DAR. Braden Lewis with his second touchdown. His first came on special teams. Bailey with his second touchdown as well in the air. Little curl route to the left corner of the end zone.
That was Stubblefield with the reception, was it not?
Oh, my bad.
That's the first time tonight that we've seen something come from not a senior, as Stubblefield is a junior, and might be next year's top quarterback prospect for the Patriots.
True backup quarterback. Probably see him quarterbacking later today. So Stubblefield with a reception, not Lewis. Lewis just scores so many touchdowns. You just think it's him every time.
So used to saying it.
So 30-0 DAR now with 5:37 to go in the first. Lots of kickoffs for the Patriots already.
Getting some good reps in.
Beach already 4 for 4 on extra points. Another good kickoff by Beach. Fielded up near the 16. Taken toward the sideline, just trying to get to the sideline, but he's going to be leveled before he can get there. At about the 30.
I believe that hard tackle might have jarred the ball loose there, but he was able to grab it real quick.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Yeah, you don't want anything to get out of hand here. You don't want anyone to get hurt on either side in a game that certainly looks like it's going to be all Patriots. Don't want anything to get ugly, as Brindlee Mt will start its drive at the 30. Fumbled the first snap again, going backwards again. It's going to be second and long.
Recovered in the backfield by Brandon. Play lost 7 yards, will be second and 17 at the 23.
Lost 7 yards on that fumble. And they have not had a second down yet that has been shorter than 10 yards. Gone backwards on every first down so far. Trail by 30. Looking for some yardage. Pitch right. And taken down in the backfield again.
Giver number 21, Devin Lewis.
It's going to be
Tackled in the backfield.
third and more than 20.
Play lost 5 yards, brings up third down.
Third and 22. With 4:15 to go in the first quarter.
And Brindlee Mt just really not able to get anything going here. I mean, absolutely nothing.
A lot of pitches and handoffs. And they're just going backwards every time. You know, and here, this one.
I got taking a few off that big deficit, but
yeah, a couple.
Gained about 2.
It's going to be 4th and 20. And they're going to have to punt again.
Play made 2 yards, brings up 4th down.
And Lewis and Smith are back. High snap, fielded this time, gets it away right to Lewis, who signals for a fair catch.
Fair catch by Brayden Lewis.
DAR will get the offense on the field. So they'll start at about the 43. Brindlee Mountain just not going anywhere on offense. Just a lot of pitches that put them behind the sticks to begin with. You know, you pitch behind and you've already lost 5 yards and they're not able to make any of them up. And the fumbled snaps don't help their case either. DAR starts their next drive. Screen pass to Lewis, and he might run for a while. He's going to cut back. He's still on his feet. He is almost into the end zone. Incredible athleticism.
6 tackles there.
By Brayden Lewis. He almost went through the whole Lions team to get into the end zone. He looked like he was running out of room near the 20, was somehow able to cut back, spin off a couple tackles.
And then finally get taken down by his shoelaces.
Yeah. At about the 5, he almost dove in. Looks like it's only going to take a couple plays here.
Yep.
Touchdown. DAR.
There it is. Touchdown. Lewis. I think it was Lewis this time on the sweep.
Five-yard touchdown pass from Will Bailey to Brayden Lewis.
Yep, there's only one man on that team that's that fast to get around the corner.
So it was Lewis. That is his second touchdown. And Andrew Veach will be going for his 5th extra point in the first quarter. And it is good.
And a beaut at that.
So the Patriots' lead is extended even more.
DAR 37.
2:39 to go in the first quarter. It's the Patriots 37 and the Lions 0. DAR is on about 160-point pace now.
Yep, at this pace, you're going to have to add another 0 to the scoreboard.
Might slow down eventually. Who knows? Still 2:39 to play in the first. And Brindlee will once again try to move the ball down the field. Another good kick by Veach. And it's off.
Kickoff goes in the end zone for a touchback.
Oh, thought it was off his hands. I guess it just went over his head into the end zone.
I thought it was off his
That's a
hands
touchback.
too, but we'll call it a touchback.
Because that's off its hands there. Then he's going to have to field it and run with it. But the official ruled it went over his head, so a touchback. And Brindlee Mountain will have a 1st and 10 at the 20.
And another high snap.
They're going to throw this time, and
No.
incomplete.
Nope.
Thought it was caught for a yard. Incomplete. Might have been their first pass attempt of the game. So 2nd and 10. best second down Brindley Mountain's had all night.
In that they have not lost any yards.
Yep, didn't gain any, but didn't lose any. Gonna run here, and that is gonna lose yards.
Carried by Brandon. The tackle is Hubbard and Thrasher.
Loss of a couple.
Loss of 2 on the play.
It's gonna be 3rd and 12, which is also gonna be their best third down position of the night. Gone 3 and out every time, and it seems like every third down's been about a 3rd and 20 up to this point. Third and 12 from the 18. The AR showing pressure, whistles blow.
Blown dead.
Timeout from somebody. Brindley
Brindley
Mountain.
Timeout taken by Brindley
It's
Mountain.
going to take their first timeout of the first half with 1:36 to go in the first quarter, with DAR leading 37-0. Trying to draw up a third down play. DAR was showing pressure prior to the timeout. We'll see if they still bring it. DAR has started every drive beyond the 50 in Lions territory so far. In fact, they had their worst field position to start the last drive, and they started that drive at about the 43. Safety and a punt return.
It'll be 3rd
Plus 2 passing touchdowns and a run touchdown. As DAR sitting at 37. 3rd and 12. Pressure does come. He just throws it in the air. And it lands harmlessly on the ground. 4th down. Had about 3 Patriot defenders breathing down his neck, and he just launched it into the air. No one was there for either team. So it's 4th down.
And that Brindley line is just letting the Patriots just bust through immediately. It's almost as if they weren't even there.
Every time.
Yeah,
High
another
snap
high snap.
again. He's able
And
to
it
get it off,
just-
and it's just going to go straight into the air. It's going to take a little bit of a friendly Lions bounce, but that punt did not go very far. It's marked down at about the 25-yard line. That's where DAR will start its next possession.
Punt rolls in at the 26, where DAR will take over 1st and 10.
And the Patriots will take over at around the 26.
That punt got away from him a little bit.
A little wily.
Stubblefield checks in. Runs all the way across the field, far side. Gibbs going to come to Nelson. I don't know if anyone's going to be able to take him down.
He bounces around off some Brindley defenders and finally gets taken down around the 10.
Carried by Nelson. Tackle made number
Nelson.
55.
Nelson's big frame. Thought he might have been able to run through all the defenders like he did on his first
15
carry,
yards, first down. DAR at the 11-yard line.
but he was taken down at around the 10.
And Bailey with the snap and a handoff right back to Nelson. And
Reaching for the goal line.
if it's not it, it's close. And they call it.
Short, I think. I think one of them marked it short and one of them ruled it a touchdown.
Yeah, that's what it appeared to be.
DAR players are celebrating like it was a touchdown, and Veach is coming out for the extra point.
Nelson on the play. It is a touchdown.
So we'll call it a touchdown.
So Nelson gets his second touchdown on the ground. DAR gets its now 6th touchdown in the first quarter.
It's going to be some kind of record.
Still 31 ticks to play. Extra point is good. And it is 44-0 DAR.
DAR 44.
They're right near their average points per game for the year in the first quarter. And going to kick it off again to the Lions after that touchdown. Beach has had some good kickoffs today. You're going to look for those next week in the playoff game. Don't want to give teams good field position. Beach has consistently kicked it around the 10, 15-yard line. The rest of the special teams can get down there and cover. It's a pretty good kick.
And so it is.
This one's going to be fielded right around the 11-12. Taken forward near the 30, marked down at the 29.
Returned by Whitlock. That's a 28 tackle made by Anderson.
22 seconds to go in the first quarter. DAR with a huge lead.
The first and 10 for Brindlee Mt. That's a 28.
One play here. And sea of Patriot Blue takes him down. Did gain a couple yards on that play.
Heyo.
On what was the last play of the first quarter. Slightly positive note for the Lions, but
Last play made 2
the rest of the
yards.
quarter,
That's the end of the
not
first
so
quarter.
much.
DAR
DAR puts 44 points on the board
0.
in the first quarter and lead by 44 at the end of one. Brindlee Mountain will try to regroup on the sideline. And what was a little more than a bad start. Patriots are ready. Brindlee Mountain still in the huddle on the far side. Now Brindlee Mountain breaks the huddle as the teams have switched sides of the field. And Brindlee Mountain will be faced with a 2nd and 8 from the 30. Couple yards on the last run play. Run play here. Gained a couple more.
Carry number 5, King.
For the first time tonight, Brindlee Mountain has a 3rd and manageable.
Play by 5 yards brings up
5-yard gain.
3rd,
Not too shabby.
3rd and 3 for the Lions, looking to get their first down of the night. Patriot team that's looking to coast for the last 3 quarters after earning a 44-point advantage in the first frame. 3rd and 3. We'll see if Brindlee Mt can convert. Play action. Throw. Way long.
Bit of a panic throw there as he had 2 Patriots defenders staring him down.
Yeah, I knew he had to get rid of it and threw it toward double coverage, but it was out of reach of everyone. And now it's 4th and 3. Thought Brindlee Mt might go for it, but instead they're just going to punt here. Maybe. That's what they'll do.
Almost blocked, but he does get the punt off.
He's going to take a Brindlee Mt roll and die at about the Patriot 45. So, for the first time tonight, DAR will have to start on its side of the field with 10:55 to go in the second quarter.
Brandon's punt goes dead at the 44-yard line for the 1st and 10 for DAR.
And Stubblefield's going to come out at quarterback. So the switch happens very early. Bailey gets in 1 quarter and is replaced by Stubblefield in the second. Handoff here. Left side, Tyler Darling with a carry.
Carry by number 18, Tyler Darling.
And he's near the first down markers.
Time to play by number 10.
And they will move the chains.
Tyler Darling, freshman, brother of senior Hunter Darling. Looks like a lot of freshmen in there now. Let's see Lindsay, the freshman, on the near side, left side. Connor Smith, one of the receivers, outright. Handoff again to Darling, and going to be taken down by 3 Lions.
Tackle made by Lucas Edmonds.
So the Patriots quickly switching personnel in the second quarter after earning a huge lead in the first. Their starters were no match for the Lions defense. Stubblefield drops back for his first pass and guns it out to Lindsay, who is near the first down markers. It's going to be 3rd and 1.
Number 10. They make 5 yards, brings up 3rd down.
Third and 1. Handoff to Darling. Looks like he's got the yardage.
Carry by number 40, Mason Emmons.
He was short by a yard, so it's going to be 4th down.
Play made 1 yard, brings up 4th down.
See what the Patriots do here on 4th down. And they are going to elect to punt it with a large lead in the second quarter.
And they will let their secondary punter, Jaden Kahn, in.
High snap over his head. This is going to bounce to around the 35. He's going to pick it up and punt it away. And it's going to roll not out of bounds. Brindlee Mt dives on it at around the 38-yard line.
Well, he did his best with what he was given.
Yeah,
Wild
bad-
snap, and he
bad
recovered
snap
it
there.
pretty well.
38.
7:53 to go, second quarter. DAR is just forced to punt for the first time today. Scored 6 touchdowns and a safety in the first quarter. And a lot of freshmen were playing on that last series. Picked up 1 first down, but were unable to pick up another one. So Brindlee Mt gets the ball back. Carey spins off. He's taken down for a short gain. Thrasher was one of the guys in there on the tackle.
Tackle made by number 70, Charles Brown. Also Josh Thrasher on the tackle. Play made 2 yards. It'll be second and 8 at the 40-yard line.
Thrasher, a junior, also plays tight end for the Patriots. Second and 8. Running right, and it's going to run out of room. And
Carried by Brennan. Tackle made by Thrasher.
like maybe a little bit of a late tackle there, no flag thrown.
It's
going to be third and 9. 6:40 to go, second quarter. Patriots 44, Lions 0. Lions got close to a first down on their last series. Weren't able to pick it up. Third and 9 here. Looks like another timeout by Brindlee Mt.
Timeout taken by Brindlee Mt.
It's their second of the half. I have 1 remaining. Called a timeout on a third down play earlier. They're going to use their second before this third down play right here.
Don't forget to get your DAR state playoff t-shirts. We're selling those just inside the west gate. Get ready for next week. Make the trip to support the Patriots in the first round of the 4A state playoffs.
The DAR doesn't know where they're playing
It's third and 9 for
next
Brindlee
week,
Mt at the 39.
but they might have to travel far. Could be Northport, which is near Tuscaloosa. A couple other teams they could play. None of them are going to be very close, as the third down play is going to be a run to the left. It's going to lose 3 or 4 yards. It's going to be fourth down at Brindlee Mt. It's going to punt once again.
Play lost 3 yards. Brings up fourth down.
Pressure comes,
And
and the punt
about a 3-yard punt.
is shanked very badly. And it rolls out of bounds as DAR was bringing heat trying to block that punt. They were unable to block it, but it might as well be a block. So they're going to take over right around where Brindlee Mt punted it from. Wow. First and 10 from the 34. Stubblefield back out at quarterback.
And Patriots taken down for a loss.
Carry by Binkley. Tackle made.
It was James Binkley, the sophomore, on the carry. Got hit for a huge loss. Second and about 15 now. 5 minutes to go, first half. DAR
5 yards will be second and 15
has been
from
unable to
38.
score so far in the second quarter. Their 44 points that they put up in the first has them with a huge lead. Stubblefield slings it out left to Connor Smith, who has room up the left side.
There's a lateral to number 7, Connor Smith.
So it looks like that last play is going to be negated by the penalty. Legal procedure.
5-yard penalty.
Something to that effect is going to make it 2nd and 20.
Replay, second down.
Possibly an illegal formation. So now they're way behind the chains, 2nd and 20. 4:36 to go in the half. Trying to get a lot of these young guys some experience. 19 seniors on the team will be leaving. Some of the guys that are in right now are going to have to step up next year. Especially the guy in at quarterback, Justin Stubblefield Jr., who in all likelihood will start at quarterback next year.
Gain of 2 on the play brings up 3rd down.
Binkley on the last carry. Gained a couple. 3rd and 18. Luckily for the Lions, DAR's 160-point pace has slowed. Carry right side.
Carry by Tyler Darling.
Good run, but nowhere near the first down, which was 18 yards away. It's going to be 4th down, and the Patriots are going to punt for the 2nd time.
Split by 5 yards to bring up 4th down.
Punt will come from midfield.
Good snap. And a good punt.
Good punt. We'll see if he can pin him. Nope. It's going to roll into the end zone for a touchback. Smart there by the Lions return man to let that go. As it rolled into the end zone, if he fields it, Brindlee Mt is going to be pinned inside their 10. Lets it bounce, goes in the end zone, and they're going to start at the 20. With 2:49 to go in the half. First and 10, Lions from the 20, trailing 44-0. Carry taken down.
Carry by Brandon.
So negative yardage on the first down play.
And on the tackle, number 58, Justin Mannion.
Once again, senior got that tackle, Justin Mannion.
2 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
Second and 12. Carry left side. Gains the 2 back that they lost on first down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 10.
Play by 4 yards brings up 3rd and 8 at the 22.
1:30 to go first half. Coldest night of football so far. Temperatures in the low to mid 40s right now.
No, I got everything here. Thank you, though.
Be interesting to see what the weather is like next Friday in the Patriots playoff game, wherever that may be.
Yeah.
Snap, screen throw.
No, I can't see you. You're out of the camera.
Take it down
Complete. Number
right
5,
around the 23. 4th and 7. Clock winds under a minute to go first half. Both teams likely content with taking this one to the half shortly.
Brings up 4th down.
Good snap this time. Punt. He's going to bounce around the 40, roll to about the 47 of Brindley Mountain where it will be downed. 21 seconds to go in the half, so likely one snap and then halftime here.
First and 10 for DAR.
Stubblefield in at quarterback. Gives to Binkley.
It was a QB keep for Stubblefield. He's going to take it all the way.
So the one play that the last play of the half is actually not the last play of the half. Not a handoff to Binkley. Stubblefield keeps it himself, runs up the left sideline. 47 yards. And Stubblefield is in for his second touchdown. Beach on for his 7th extra point, and he is perfect. 8 seconds to go, first half.
Beach's kick is good.
DAR 51,
8.7 seconds to go in the first
Brindley
half.
Mountain 0.
DAR 51, Brindley Mountain 0.
First touchdown, first score of the second quarter for the Patriots. After they scored 44 in the first. Took out most of the seniors, put in most of the freshmen. And had not scored until that run from the junior, Justin Stubblefield.
Beach to kick off for DAR, back deep for Brindley Mountain.
Beach
Is Rue.
set to kick off with 8 seconds to go in the first half. Kicks it deep again. Off a Lion player, picked up. He's going to try to run. Hopefully that runs the half out, and it will. At the end of the first half, it's DAR 51, Brindley Mountain 0.
Halftime score, DAR 51, Brindley Mountain
Well,
0.
we will be leaving you and to watch the halftime show, and we'll be back at the start of the third.
feel anything on your body?
Those are not.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Superintendent Dr. Cindy Wigley and Principal Mike Little Jr., we proudly present the 2018 Brindlee Mountain High School Pride of the Mountain Marching Band. The band is under field direction of drum major Rebecca Goff. Band captain is Tyra Sampson. Color guard captain is Aubrey Welch. Drumline captain is Alex Mitchell. The band's 2018 show for this year is entitled Music of Our Decade. Drum major, the band ready. Drum major, the field is yours. Now sit back and relax, folks. Here's the pride of the mountain. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, please bring your attention to the field to witness the amazing spectacle you're about to behold. Watch closely as the 2018 DAR High School Marching Patriots present their show entitled The Greatest Show on Turf. Tonight's drum major and ringmaster is Mr. Matthew Lasky. Mr. Lasky, is the show ready? present your show.
When I was 18 years old, I graduated from DAR High School, told my parents I loved them, and left home and joined the circus. This is the story of how I became part of the greatest show on turf. When I joined the circus, I took the first job I could get. There was a sudden opening in the position of lion tamer's assistant, so I jumped in and helped tame the lion's roar.